People, hello, how are we? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. Let's talk about what next for Zhang. Now, he's quite old. Let's get that out of the way with first and foremost. And he obviously is coming off the back of a loss to Joseph Parker. Now, he's righted that wrong with the knockout win over Deontay Wilder. But he still lost to Joseph Parker. And he needs to rebuild that. And he can't be afforded the same rebuild process that perhaps Wilder might now go through, or AJ went through, or Parker even, or I'd say Dubois, but Dubois actually got quite lucky and rebuilt quite quick. He needs something more like that. He can't afford this luxury of time. He has to get back in there if he wants any chance of becoming the top guy at heavyweight and beating the likes of an AJ or any of these guys. He hasn't got the same luxury of time that others have. He's 40 years old, 41 perhaps, and that takes away a lot. So he needs to get back in there soon and try and right these wrongs. And he's done that with Wilder, but he needs to be active. Now, he's quite lucky with the Saudi Arabia things going on at the moment. He can do that. He can be straight back in there. We saw it, and he lost to Joseph Parker, straight back in against Wilder. And he can go straight back in again. Clearly, Saudis like him, and he's won. He beat Deontay Wilder. Kind of derailed the plans for AJ and Wilder and Turki Al-Sheikh's plans for that. But he can go straight back in there and fight guys who have to be at that top level to prove he's in amongst the mix and get that shot at a Fury and Usyk and AJ and get the title shot. So, I mean, if I'm Zhang, I want the rematch for Parker. If I'm Parker, I want nowhere near that. But if I'm Zhang, I want that Parker rematch. You have to take the risks. Because I know Parker might win again. I pick Parker to beat him. I pick Parker to win the rematch. But if you're Zhang, you have to take these risks. You haven't got time to slowly build back up and then go for it. You've got to just go for it. And beating a Parker gets you right back in that mix. Because he's right up there himself right now. And he beat you. So you're two birds with one stone. You're beating a top guy and you're avenging your loss. So you've got to go for it. A Dubois, but I think Dubois is occupied with AJ, so obviously you can't fight him. Maybe a Caballero versus Zhang. I could see that. I wouldn't go much lower than that. You've beaten Joyce, you've beaten Wilder. You're looking at Fury, Usyk, they're occupied in the rematch. AJ, Dubois, occupied against each other. So you've got Parker or you've got Caballero. I don't know who else you fight. Because anything else than that, I mean, maybe Hrgovic, try and fight Hrgovic again, because obviously Hrgovic was given a very controversial win. So maybe you go for Hrgovic and try and win the rematch. But he's damaged goods at the moment. He lost to Dubois. And although Hrgovic might want to come back and rebuild and take it serious, he lost to Dubois. That's the top and bottom of it. He's damaged goods right now. So you go in there and you beat him, and okay, you right you're wrong, but you've beaten a Hrgovic, which, other than the avenging thing, doesn't do much for you because you've got damaged goods. Or you lose, and then you've just lost to the same guy twice, and lost to a guy who just lost to Dubois and didn't look great. So I wouldn't go much lower than a Parker or a Caballero. I don't know who else you fight. So for me, I think that he's got to get in there quick. And if you can't get one of them, but Turki Al-Sheikh is excellent. He comes and goes, right, fight this guy. Want you on this, show him, fight this guy. Okay, cool, take it. You can't say no because it's money, it's activity, and it's another nail on the resume, which at that age is important. Fights, activity, and money. Because that's what boxing's about, isn't it? You get in there, you get paid, and get out. I just don't want him to see. I don't want to see him go much lower than Caballero and Parker. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if he'll get either of those fights. I think Caballero was quite a good fight, actually. I don't think he'll get Parker because Parker's onto, I guess, bigger and better things. I think at the moment, Caballero's looking at it going, he's earned maybe a Zhang shot or a Parker shot. Either of those two. I think that's quite a good fight, actually, Caballero versus Zhang. So that's my take on it, people. I think he's got to be active. He's got to be active at his age. And he needs to be out there and fighting soon and quick. But you let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, people. Maybe I'm well off. Maybe I'm missing a massive name right here. Let me know. Looking forward to reading it, people. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe. You know how YouTube works, people. Peace.